to talk about, a couple books. We're going to be talking about certain books that you need when you're, looking for mushrooms, like mushroom hunting, or you're foraging for food. A couple ones that I started off with, some beginner books, some, just a few things you're going to need while you're in the field. So, a couple field guides that you're going to need. This one is the one I started off with. Let me see. It doesn't have a picture on the cover. It did come with a removable one, but let's see if you can read that. Actually, it's backwards. No, I had it right. I don't know, it's backwards. But anyways, it says the National Audubon Society Field Guide to North American Mushrooms. So that's what this one is. It's a mushroom book. Let's see if I can show you a couple pictures in there. It's a really good book. You have a lot of good pictures in there. So this is the first field guide I ever started off with. My girlfriend got it for me. I believe it was Christmas of last year. And it served me really well. This book goes with me everywhere I go. Everywhere, because you never know when you're walking down the street, you see something and you say, hey, is that edible? Is that poisonous? What is that? And or you want to take a picture of it or whatever. So I found many good mushrooms with this book. I love this book because it has crystal clear pictures that are, colored. And then in the very back, it has a description of what it looks like, what time of year it grows, if does it have a stem, all that good stuff. So this one I highly recommend. I'm probably gonna have the link in the description of the name, probably where you can buy it online. So look in the description for this particular book. So this one's the mushroom book. Another book you're gonna need if you're foraging for food is a plant one. So this one's edible wild plants. This one, let me see, who was the author? Patterson Field Guides. So this one I recently got for this Christmas from my sister. And this one's a great one as well. See, this is a slightly different one. Let's see if I can show you some pictures. This one has more words than, if anything. This one barely has any colorful picture ones. But it does have pictures that are in black and white. It's not really a big deal. But one thing I like about this one is that it has a lot of words in it, so they're really describing what the picture is. So that's pretty great. This one, it has a little bit of mushrooms in there. It has like bolete mushrooms. It has like regular plants and herbs that people just know, like dandelions and stuff. But it's coming around that time where spring is coming. Everything's starting to grow, mushrooms, everything. So get yourself some field guides. One thing I would tell you, to another field guide you should get that I personally don't have is a tree identification book. If you don't know what an oak tree looks like, a maple tree, any type of tree, a birch, a beech, any one of those trees, go out and get yourself a tree identification book. It's going to come in handy. I also look at YouTube videos on how people, figure out what these plants and herbs or trees look like. So definitely look at some videos, but I recommend getting yourself a tree identification book. Me personally, I don't have one, but I'm going to buy one within like the next week or two. Only because springtime is coming again, and I really want to find a morel mushroom, which is like, the holy grail for like mushrooms, next to a truffle. So, basically that's it. You always want to be careful. Never eat anything that you're, not sure. Even if you're like 90% sure, and don't eat it unless you're 120% sure what you have is what you have. If you're collecting mushrooms, get the mushroom book. Always take a spore print. Never just eat something you just found. Never just take anything just because you saw it in a YouTube video. Do your own research. Basically, that's it. I just want to talk on field guides. My field guides go everywhere with me. These books, they go everywhere. Some people, they think it's the Bible, which is kind of understandable. It looks like a Bible. But, this is my Bible, basically. That's basically it. So, I'm going to put both of these books in the description below. Make sure that you like, comment, subscribe, and stay tuned for more mushroom videos. Okay.